Hello, everybody. It is Coach Jess Lee, and I wanted to make a video specifically about post-workout nutrition because I really send the message home on how important protein is. But once we've dialed in protein, the way that we take it to the next level is we time our protein appropriately. So, why is protein important? Well, first and foremost, if we're trying to lose body fat and we're eating in a calorie deficit, as we should with that goal, our body is going to choose to get rid of muscle first. Muscle is expensive, it takes a lot of energy to support. And so we run the risk of losing our muscle when we're in a calorie deficit if we are not getting enough protein. Not only do we run this risk, but another reason why is because when we're in the gym, we're actually breaking our muscle down. And so on both fronts, our muscle is at risk of being decreased from breaking it down and from burning it when we're in that caloric deficit. So getting enough protein is going to be able to fuel and give that muscle the building blocks it needs to maintain itself so that you can effectively burn body fat and get that physique that you want, maintain that good metabolism, and burn calories all day long. Couldn't be better, right? However, when we take it a step further into the post-workout setting, I really want you all to listen up here. And I'm going to take it from a good, better, best scenario. When we are in the gym, two things are happening. Our muscle is breaking down, as I mentioned, and we are depleting our muscle of its stored carbs, our glycogen stores. Now, these aren't the carbs that we're afraid are going to get stored as fat. These are carbs that are in little storage units in our muscle, and those storage unit doors roll up and go out when we are exercising to fuel the muscle when it's contracting. So we have broken muscle, we have empty muscle. Your muscle will continue to break down in what's called a catabolic state until you feed your muscle post-workout. And I know what you're thinking. I'm working out to burn calories. Why would I eat calories right away? What I can promise you is that the calories that you eat post-workout, if you worked out to your muscle's exhausted state, is that protein and those carbs will go straight into your muscle and you won't have to worry about it getting stored as fat anywhere else. So when we think about what we are going to eat post workout, you always want to have protein. Absolutely. Our muscle's broken down. We got to feed it those building blocks. However, your muscle is going to choose to refuel before it rebuilds. And so we have to replenish those carbohydrate stores first. So we want to do a carbohydrate and a protein source post workout. Also, having carbs in your post workout is going to create this insulin response so that the protein gets shuttled straight into the muscle. It's all a beautiful physiological cause. But enough of the science. Let's talk about how we get there. A good scenario, and what most of us do, is we finish at the gym, we drive home, we make a meal, then we got to digest that meal. That is 1 to 2 hours that your muscle is spending breaking down while we're getting that prepared. So the better option is going to be a protein shake. I personally like level 1 sustained assimilation protein because it keeps me full for a long time. It digests at the same rate as food, and it also is going to keep me in a muscle building state for longer. However, this is just the better, not the best option because it's still digesting very slowly. My muscle's still going to be breaking down for quite some time after my workout, and I'm missing out on hours of muscle building time, improving my metabolism long term. So the best scenario that you can do is a fast digesting protein and a fast digesting carb. And First Form has provided the ultimate, most delicious thing I have ever had. And you only have to put it in 10 ounces of water, slam it back. It's the post-workout stack. This is Formula One rapid assimilation protein and ignition, and it's a very simple monosaccharide. So what we are getting here is a protein that has been presented to a bunch of digestive enzymes, and so that it is already pre-digested when you take it. It goes right into your body, right into the muscle. Combining it with a monosaccharide, very, very simple carb that you can guarantee is going to go straight back into those storage units and Fill in the new storage units that are getting created because you are building that muscle. This changes everything. The electrolytes in the ignition also help decrease soreness. You're going to get a lot of energy back post-workout. I cannot speak more highly to how much more my results have skyrocketed from prioritizing my post-workout nutrition and utilizing the post-workout stat to maximize this, especially if you are resistance training or doing HIIT training. This is incredibly important. So do not delay anymore and get a good post-workout plan in place, whether it is whole foods, protein shakes, or a post-workout stack. Of course, message me if you have any questions or need flavor recommendations. I've got your back. All right, everyone, let's get it.